Be happy.
At City Market, more from local farms right
Sorry,
in our
wait.
own backyard.
All right, there. We had a technical difficulty with our usual jingle, so
You want to tell
anyway.
them why?
No, I don't want to tell them why.
Why?
So anyway, welcome. We haven't been on for a couple of weeks, and we're so glad that you are joining us today.
We have to give credit to the music again.
That was a song written by our son, Austin Hunter Smith.
Called Tavern Brawl.
Yes, and we needed some kind of music, and that's what we could find. So
frantically, yeah.
yes.
That's what we found,
So anyway, I hope you all are doing well. It's so good to be back here and talking to you guys again. I know I didn't announce it, so I'm not sure how many we'll have today, but we do have a lot of announcements to go through and a lot of stuff to tell you that's going on. So stay tuned, grab your copy, and welcome to Saturday Morning Coffee with Kim and Randy.
Did we play that music again?
No, you're good.
It's kind of like.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay. The big news is Shop Hop starts in about a week, and are you guys ready? Do you have your carpool together? Do you have your friends? Do you have your
Do you have friends?
yeah? Do you have your friends
Do you
all
have
lined
your-
up to go? Let's see. It starts on August 4th. And it runs through August 14th. And every store this year is opened every day of the Shop Hop from 10 to 5. That includes Sundays. So you all have plenty of ample opportunity to get on this quilting adventure and be a part of it. So I've had people say, well, what exactly is a Shop Hop? So I'm going to run down just the basics of it so that you kind of understand. And I think you should try to get involved in it this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. But a Shop Hop is a quilting adventure sponsored by a group of quilt shops, encouraging participants to visit all of the other quilt shops as are participating, included in the shop. So basically what that means is we have 11 shops in our Shop Hop. And if you go to each one of those, you get a passport. You get your passport stamped at each shop that you visit. At the end of the Shop Hop, you turn in your stamped passport with your name, address, telephone number, and all that stuff attached on it, and you could win some really great prizes.
Fabulous prizes.
Fabulous prizes. This year they're giving away a Bernina B 535 sewing machine.
Worth thousands of dollars.
So the grand prize is a Bernina sewing machine, which is awesome. There's also an $1,100 shopping spree. That is the second prize winner. Third prize winner, it gets a $550 shopping spree. The fourth prize winners get gift baskets, and they are worth approximately $250 a piece. There is a fifth prize, which is a variety of gift cards, and a sixth prize, which is a fabric tower of Shop Hop back quarters.
Wow.
So those are kind of hard to come by after the Shop Hop, so that's a really good prize. And then there's always a kids drawing. So if you have to bring your kids along, and we always encourage that because we love to get kids sewing and seeing how exciting it is. So bring your kids, and they can also enter the drawing if they get their passport stamped. So
there's all sorts of stuff going in each of the shops too. They've all got their own little theme
Oh,
going
yeah.
on. So
Yeah.
it'd be pretty neat.
all the shops have their actual official Shop Hop quilt hanging now, so you can go in and take a look at them if you're in that neighborhood and stuff. And what you do is you go to each shop and you collect their fat quarter that's going to be used in each one of these Shop Hop quilts, and then you just collect them and get your passport stamps. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time to have fellowship with other sewers, and that you're going around. And she has an issue today.
I know.
We're dog sitting.
We'll have to introduce you to her.
Yeah.
The only thing is you cannot have your passport stamped for anybody else. You have to have your own passport stamped. So you can't bring in 2 or 3 passports from anybody else.
Nope.
So you can't split forces, in other words. You have to be there, and you have to show your ID and all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
So
That's basically it. If you haven't made plans to do the Shop Hop, make plans to do the Shop Hop. I know gas has gone down a little bit the last couple of weeks, so maybe this is a good time for you all to plan that. But if you want more details about all the shops that are participating, you can go to RockyMountainShopHop.com, and that is spelled ROCKYMTN shophop.com. So you can go there and see all the stores participating, or stop at one of the stores and pick up a passport. The passports are available now at all the stores, and just get ready to go. It's going to be fun. I think it's just going to be a blast. What really big is going on at the shops this week is we're having a huge machine sale. We've got to get rid of a lot of our inventory and move out a lot of our inventory, move out some of our stock that we have in the back. New models are coming out. Always exciting for new models. I always like to see the new toys that they include on these new models. So it fascinates me every time. Every time they have a big model, what do you call it, premiere or whatever. There's stuff on there that you just go, whoa! I had no idea I could do that.
It's
and
a reveal, yeah.
We'll get to find out what's going on in the next couple of weeks, because Brother and Baby Lock are going to be showing what's new on their new machines and all that.
Don't ask us because they
don't
don't
ask
tell
us.
us.
We don't know. So anyway, we do have some killer deals on some of our machines. You're going to be getting an email if you're signed up for our emails in about 10 minutes. That's going to actually spell out everything that we have, not everything, but most of the stuff, most of the machines that we have marked down. And we're also throwing in some freebies too, like for example, the Ballad, the Baby Lock Ballad machine is regularly $64.99. We have it on sale now for $49.99, plus you get a free Aero chair. So
that's in stock, Aero chair. So and
yes.
we've got plenty of chairs.
Yeah,
so.
and I think we've only got a couple of the Ballads. So anyway, check your email and see what savings there are. And sometimes people just like to catch those smaller machines on sale as a second machine to take to classes. A lot of you have the larger machines, and so when you take a smaller machine, it's not quite so daunting carrying it all in. So, but that's pretty much the sale that we've got going on. Take advantage of it. It's only going to last through next week. And August 1st, there are price increases coming. We've been warned, we've been told. So I'm telling you, if you want to save money on a machine, now is the time to do it. And now is a great time to do it, because we're going to be giving away some stuff, and we will be making deals. So come in and talk to us, and we'll get you into the machine that you wanted to get into. We also carry, or we don't carry, but we offer Affirmed payments, which is a buy now, pay later thing, and it is on our website for website purchases. If you wanted to get something but you don't have all the cash right now, you can do this buy now, pay later thing, where it spreads your payments out a little bit and gives you a little bit more time to pay. So you can go ahead and do what you need to do.
Can I do what I was going to do?
I'm going to check the comments.
Oh, you're going to check the comments. Let me first say that this segment, this episode, is brought to you by the Air Force Retired. I don't know if you can see that or not, because I don't have a camera. But, as you probably already know, I have been retired from the Air Force, almost 20 years myself. I retired from the Air Force in 2004. Well, our oldest son has recently retired from the Air Force just this last week, Tuesday, I believe. Yeah. And he has served 21 years in the Air Force. And he has a lot of opportunities, and so many he's not even quite sure what to do just yet. But he will be, we had a ceremony. It was great. There's a whole big 30 to 40 an hour story right there, just to say what the, well, anyway, it was almost picture perfect ceremony. The ceremony was just very, wonderful. Very nice. Yeah. Getting there and coming back was another story on its own.
Yes, driving through Texas at 110 degrees is a blast.
With 7 people in the car.
Yes. don't ask.
Anyway, it was very interesting. We're very, very proud of him.
Yeah.
Joshua, he's about to start on his second career.
Yeah.
So you may see him around. He's supposed to show up here sometime October, maybe?
I think September sometime.
September, we don't know.
Yeah.
But he's tying up some loose ends there in Louisiana, which is hot and humid, if you can believe that.
He's taking a couple trips. I think he's going to enjoy his freedom for a little bit before he gets right back into it. So we're very proud of him, very proud of all of our kids. And it was a fast trip to Shreveport, Louisiana, but we did it, and we're back and looking forward to all the new stuff coming. I can't tell you how excited I am, but I won't go there.
So she's already talked about the Shop Hop, which is coming up. Also want to talk about briefly, just briefly, in Canyon City here, we've got the Whitewater Festival going on, and I know it's going to be very, very hot. It started yesterday. Lots and lots of bands there, but it is going on again today. If you look in your local shopper, there's a pull-out that you can see everything that's going on. So encourage you to support our local businesses, as we always do. Stop by the shop, because it's right down there on the river near us. The other thing that's going on, or about to go on, is the State Fair. We don't want to forget about that.
County
And-
fair.
Yeah, the county fair. Okay, there's like a city fair and a county fair and a state fair and a national fair. Okay, we're in the county fair mode right
There's
now.
not a national fair.
There's not a national fair? What about Paducah? That's never mind. Okay, I'm confusing everybody. This is the Fremont
yeah.
County Fair. Sorry, it's still early. I'm still having coffee. The Fremont County Fair. If you have anything to enter, now's the time to do it. Okay, tomorrow. Let me make sure I got this right. The fair is being held at Pathfinder Regional Park, which is 6655 State Highway 15. So if you take Highway 15 from Canyon to Florence, you'll see it. There's a big building right on the north side. Can't miss it. The quilt drop-offs, or any other materials that you may have, are going to be on the 24th from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m.,
That's tomorrow.
which is tomorrow, or the 25th will be at 5 to 7.
Which is
Same
the day
thing.
after
Which
tomorrow.
is the day after tomorrow. So the 24th and 25th. This is when you got to get your articles in. So quilts or whatever, and make sure you read the little manual there, or not the manual, the fair book.
And that's online. You can pull that up online.
And
Just
I'm
go.
going to, well,
Okay.
I'm going to tell them where to go. Yeah, I get very little to talk about. So anyway, the quilt judging, and you are welcome to go to the quilt judging, is on the 27th at 9 a.m. And basically they look at the quilts and talk about this and that, and it's a help more than anything else. So I don't think it's like they're just judging and just saying and being picky. They're saying, hey, you did great on this, you could improve on this. So anyway, and then after that, of course, they'll tell you when to pick up your quilt. So that will be happening, and we look forward to having a whole bunch of participants from our participants in the shop.
I know.
I'm not.
Hey, we're rusty. It's been a couple
know,
weeks since we've done this, and
For one
we
thing,
were scrambling.
we didn't even have paper today
I know.
for the printer. So
And then-
this is cardboard.
Yeah.
So
And not to whine or complain, but our air conditioning went out before we
I
left
can
on our
whine and
trip.
complain.
And if you've ever slept in a hot house, you know how miserable it is when it's hot. So anyway,
So
but we're
yeah.
dealing with it.
Okay, and anyway, to get to more information, which is what you're leading to, you can go to this is www, the Royal Gorge Quilt Council.org website, and it'll have it on there. And I have a few links on there, and you go under community, and then you'll go into there, and you'll see there's going to be some buttons down below. It'll have the open fair book, the fair website, and the county fair schedule. So go ahead and go there, unless you have somewhere else to go.
What?
Okay, and to continue,
Bertie asked about which shop is doing the shop hop. Only the Pueblo shop for First Stitches is participating in the shop hop. So not the Canyon City store,
You-
just the Pueblo store.
you can pull up the passports at Canyon, but Canyon is not participating.
Right. So anyway, looking at all this.
More
All right,
questions. Give
I
us
think
questions.
we're good. Yeah. If you got any questions, ask us.
Because
and
she's
so
monitoring the questions
I'm
while
trying to. Yeah.
I'm not.
So
Yeah, we're really rusty. as far as-
yeah, it's just like we're out of
Okay,
out of sync.
a big what? Okay. want to give a big shout out to. I'll make sure this is right. We did Dime, right? A Dime patch party.
Yeah, we did patch party.
So that was really, really successful. A lot of people said they did like it and did love it, and
It was good.
Got some of the merchandise off there. So
I was very impressed with how
Yeah.
fast paced it was, but yet very informative. And it was just an excellent one. We've got 2 or 3 more of these Dime events coming up, so pay attention. Probably won't be till more towards the fall, but pay attention when they are, and make sure you participate in them. It's a great thing. Your email should have just got into your email box because
Oh,
the
it
email just
popped
went
up.
out about the machine sales. So I'm going to run down some of the classes that are coming up this next week. Terry's been gone all week. She had a church camp that she was working at all week. It was a weird week because Randy and I were both gone. Michaela is on vacation, and Terry was gone, and so we all just kind of deserted everybody. It seems like, but
No, they
the
didn't really
staff that
desert.
left behind, man, did they do a great job. I'm so impressed by Terry and Christine and everybody over in Pueblo that just picked up the slack. And Jennifer was just awesome. She was running back and forth between the stops. So it was just fabulous that they all took care of everybody while we were gone. And Diana is the glue that holds all of us together. So we want a big shout out to Diana because she does help us more than anybody knows. So if you ever see Diana, just tell her thank you for doing the back end because it's so hard sometimes. But she does a great job at it, and she's such a patient person. Anyway, so some of the classes that we've got coming up this next week, Terry is teaching baubles, and there's a picture of it on the website. We ran out of paper, so I couldn't print you off a sheet of it. But anyway,
Baubles. Let's spell baubles.
Baubles.
That's a cool word.
It's a fun
Baubles.
quilt. If you pull it up, it's really a fun quilt. But that's on Tuesday, and that is at the Pueblo store. Pueblo Sit and Sew is also this week. It's on Wednesday. Randy has a class coming up on Thursday.
It's a crossover pouch, or we actually gave one to her granddaughter and she loved it.
Mhm.
So we made that, and it's a crossover pouch. That'll be Thursday. It'll
Yep.
start. What time does it start?
I don't know.
It'll start about 11. We'll
Check the calendar. It's on the calendar.
Yeah,
Don't
we
listen
will.
to what he says. So,
just-
okay.
that's the idea.
Martha is teaching a 4-month block of the month, and it's kind of a different one. And I just love this. This is a picture of it that it has. You see the little animals and everything, and this is not paper piecing. So you can make one of the blocks or make all of the blocks or whatever you want to do. But it's a fun class. I would highly recommend you sign up for it, and you take it over, you spread it out over 4 months, and then you have the whole quilt made. So if you're interested in doing that, that is also online, and you may sign up for it online. Mrs. Moo is teaching her Trapunto technique class in Canyon City next Saturday, July 30th. And if you've ever wanted to learn the Trapunto technique, she's an excellent teacher at this. It's very, very cool how she teaches it. And I've never seen it taught the way she's taught it, but the effect is just fabulous. So anyway, that is next Saturday in Canyon City.
She had a nice class yesterday with that
She did.
art. The
Yeah, she did.
Ink tints.
The ink tints, the painting on the fabric class, it was almost full in Pueblo, so that was kind of fun to see. Christine is teaching another rope bow class, and this is called her pinch rope bow class. So you want to check it out online. It's also on the calendar. I will be sending out the normal Sunday evening class emails to everybody, giving you the update of what's going on this week. So watch for that on Sunday night. And what do you have? You've got one more thing. We got an email from our local library here in Canyon City. And
Oh.
do you want to just read it or?
Well, I'll sort of paraphrase it.
Okay.
The Canyon City Library, which is just off of 5th Street, is in the process of creating an artesian display, and they want to extend an invite to all the quilters. Basically, what they have a wall on the entrance of the public library. I'll just say baubles. They have a wall at the entrance of the library, and that'd be a perfect place for one or more quilts, sewing items, things like that, embroidery things, wall hangings, things like that. So they're wanting to know if anybody wants to display some of their wares. So it'd be similar to, well, it's not similar. I mean, we're kind of spread out now with the county fair and everything else. But if you're interested, you can take some of your stuff or bring them to the store. Maybe we can take them over there to them.
Yeah,
The
we could do
library?
that. Yeah, if you don't want to go to the library or if they're closed when then you're coming through and we're open, just drop them off at the shop and we'll tell them that it's for the library and we will get them over there. So
Yeah, why don't you do that? And then I'm not sure when they're going to start displaying it.
Yeah.
But if you want to start bringing stuff to us and just say, hey, it's for the library, make sure you put your name on it so we know how to get it back to you.
yeah.
But
What a great opportunity to show people in Canyon City and Fremont County and all the surrounding areas some of the talent that we have here. So take advantage of that and let's support our local library. They do a lot more than just let you go in there and read. So anyway,
what else?
I think that's all.
Oh, well.
I think that's it. Check your emails for our great sales. I know that we do have some killer sales on a lot of our most popular machines. We've just got to move them out. Brother and Baby Lock have both announced that they've got some major new machines coming out, and I am thrilled about what they've got down the pike. I have no idea what they are, but every time it's always like, oh my gosh, I
And
didn't know
it's-
we could do that.
And it's
So
sooner than later. It's
yeah.
within a month? When
We
is it?
will find out. They're going to let the dealers know what's going on August or 3rd and 4th, and
It's a couple of weeks ago, huh?
it's just about a week away. Yeah. So
We
anyway,
we still can't say it until it's a big reveal, though, right?
I don't know. They'll tell us that day. So
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
anyway, but hope you take advantage of it. And if you know somebody that's been thinking about getting a sewing machine, by all means, spread the word. It's a great time to buy. So I think that's all we have for today. And I've been checking. I don't see. Yes, Kathleen Pickett, we do have awesome people who work for us, and I cannot tell you how thankful I am for every one of them. So I don't see any other questions. So
Sorry we didn't make the announcement last
Yeah.
night. You got to prepare for this.
Yeah, so anyway, come in and see us today. I'm at the Canyon City store. Randy's doing a house call or something. I don't know what he's doing, but come stop by and see us and buy a machine. You'll save money. So, bye-bye.
Are you done yet?